And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. The two towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point. And for the Suns, the big three for the Suns all on the floor. Booker and Beal as the guards. And KD at the four. Grayson Allen is out there with Nurkic. Don't expect a ton of points tonight. Not much scoring break. Each of these teams are excellent defensively. Tell us why.
Well, defense starts with effort, and all of these guys really compete. They take pride in that defensively, and boy, you love to see it.
And he comes up with the deuce.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
Now here's Durant. Gobert with the defensive effort. Edwards drives in, and Edwards with the stop.
Yes, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Booker looking around. Here's Allen. Here's KD. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
And here's Conley outside. Kevin Durant with the rebound.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Jay, the Suns have been to the playoffs 3 of the last 4 years.
Kevin, they have a star-studded roster led by Beal, Booker, and KD. They are going to be a problem in the West for years to come.
Towns kicks to Gobert. No one near Conley as he lets it go. Good on the three-point shot.
Came into the NBA as an average shooter at best. Conley's worked as hard as anyone to improve his shot. Part of why he's had such a stellar career. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
The Suns have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Now the pass to Nurkic. To the middle, stolen by McDaniels. Outside Conley. Another miss by Conley. And now here's Nurkic. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. They trail by 1. And GA for Bradley Beal. Finally a chance to contend with these Phoenix Suns.
Yeah, for so long, folks wondered how long he'd languish in a losing situation in D.C. Now he has an opportunity to play into June.
Talking about Bradley Beal, Greg, I feel like he doesn't get enough credit for his passing game.
You know, Kevin, he's really evolved as a playmaker over the years. Sure, we all know how talented a scorer and shooter he is, but Bradley is now superb at facilitating.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throw of the game, and the technical free throw is good. After 2 consecutive first-round exits, Greg, the Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
And with Anthony Edwards at the helm, I think they will soon. But you have to remember, he is only 22 years old, and when your star is that young, you typically have to endure some growing pains before breaking through.
McLaughlin, the pass to McDaniels. They get it again.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Tries again. Edwards kicks to McDaniels. Here's McLaughlin. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Suns.
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the real things.
Eubanks, he's checked in for Phoenix. Okogie comes in for Kevin Durant. And then for Minnesota, Naz Reid, he's checked in for Gobert. Kyle Anderson comes in for Towns. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Edwards.
Butter. Even with the contact, Beal does not flinch.
Pass to McDaniels. Down low. Got a piece of it. Here's Gordon. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
McLaughlin, the pass to Alexander Walker. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
Did a great job closing the gap, making the shooter feel uncomfortable.
Now here's McDaniels. No scoring in this one. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Here's Okogie. And he misses the fast break layup.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
And you have to feel for him. That's the kind of miss that will stick with you for a little bit.
They need this. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one's on Eric Gordon. For Minnesota, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
Inside, Durant, and then Durant with the dunk.
Unsurprisingly savvy pass by Booker, setting another guy up for success instead of forcing a shot.
It's Beal on the wing. Here's Alexander Walker. Towns for three. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so the first quarter is in the books. Suns ahead. They're up by 8. And don't go away. We'll be back at the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen, guys, from the Suns, what are you thinking so far?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
Suns leading by 8. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, the two towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. Then there's Edwards. Then there's Monte Morris. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 2-guard. Oh, Richard, the speed with which Devin Booker has accumulated points in his career is absolutely stunning.
Yeah, he's the 6th youngest player to hit 12,000 career points. And trust me, that list has Kevin Durant, LeBron James, Kobe Bryant. I mean, this guy is a true natural scorer. Putting the ball in the hoop is like second nature for Devin Booker.
Edwards finds Towns. Out to Morris. Up top, Edwards. Takes the 3. Rebound by Nurkic. And now here's Nurkic. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. That's good from Booker on the assist by Nurkic. Booker's got 4 this quarter.
Make no mistake, Devin Booker is a shooter. If he sees a chance, he is going to take it.
Out to Edwards. Pass to Morris. For the 3. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 5 rebounds tonight, and the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
O'Neal's checked in for the Suns. Phoenix making some changes. Eubanks, he's checked in for Nurkic. Okogie comes in for Kevin Durant. And Gordon subbed in for Allen. Minnesota also making some changes. Reed comes in for Gobert. And it's Anderson in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. More. No good. Suns leading by 14. Right now, I'll send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Well, once upon a time, Kevin Durant said he was tired of being second. Now, some thought he was chasing clout, but he clarified it, saying, I just lost in the finals. It wasn't about, I want to be the best ever. I don't care about that. I want to wake up every day and do what I do. If we win, I know that comes with me being the best that I can be. Kevin?
David, I love the fact he is focused on the process. And thank you for giving us that report.
And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Timberwolves trail by 12. O'Neal with the steal. And they're pushing it up. And here they go. Reed with the rebound. Lots of excitement around the Suns. A big reason, Richard, their new owner.
Yeah, taking over in 2023. This new owner played college basketball, winning a national title, and has a great mind for the game, and already has made big changes in the organization.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker. And the Suns here with a different look. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Eubanks. Durant comes in for Royce O'Neal. Grayson Allen's checked in for Josh Okogie. And Beal subbed in for Eric Gordon. Minnesota also with the sub. Jordan McLaughlin's checked in for Morris. And the Timberwolves call timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
This is Booker at his most dangerous. No hesitation right there.
Towns wide open. Buries it from three-point range. Towns has got 6.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
You know what? Just a little fancy on that possession there. Just go up
2 minutes
in rhythm.
in the first half. 2 minutes.
Stolen by Allen. And now the Suns, a fast break. And Booker kicks to Durant. Booker, right side. The drive by Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Once Beal gets going on the bounce, it's almost an automatic 2-point.
Timberwolves trail by 13. Back to Edwards. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That is his first foul of the game. Minnesota making some changes. Gobert checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Kyle Anderson. And it's Conley in for Jordan McLaughlin.
And you have to stay up on Edwards out there, which is dangerous because he's so good at going right around you.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. Phoenix leading by 10. Nurkic the pass to Booker. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And here's Conley outside. Kevin Durant with the rebound. Suns have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Beal gets a wide open look. Nice. From Booker. Booker's got 3 assists in the game. Conley for 3. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got his 6th rebound on the night. The open shot by Beal. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 4 rebounds in this game. Edwards finds Conley from deep 3-point territory. It's hauled in by the Suns. 34 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for Minnesota. It's a 13-point game. Here's Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Nice hustle on defense from Booker, just clawing the ball away there.
Minnesota shooting only 21% from the field so far. And here's Edwards from the arc. Kept alive, Minnesota.
You just gotta love watching a big man hustle on the glass. This is what his team expects and needs from him.
Kept alive. Outside for Beal. Deflects the pass. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for the Suns. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And what a show being put on here for the home fans tonight. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Out in front at the half is Phoenix. They are way out in front, leading by 17. Kenny, give us your take.
Watching that half, they did a great job in transition. It's so hard to score in the half court when you let your defense set up. So anytime you get a chance, go. You go. It kind of reminds me of the NBA. That's why they call me the Jet. Jack. Get down the court fast as you can. Come on, man.
How about you, Shaq? What'd you think about Minnesota?
First of all, where's the intensity on this? I think when a team is pulling like this, at least try to put a stop to it.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Not only does he have solid defensive instincts, he just plays extremely hard. And I know people might not realize this, but that is a skill, and it is very difficult for the opposition. It is a recipe for disaster.
The big three for the Suns, all on the floor. Booker and Beal as the guards, and KD at the four. Nurkic is out there with Allen, who's out there for Phoenix. That one good for two. I think there has been some talk of having overtime played to a target score. Can you make the case for that?
I mean, yeah. I mean, more certainty on how long the broadcast will go, right, Kevin? And protecting players from the heavy minute loads that can result from those games that go into multiple overtimes. So I like that idea.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The transfer of the Phoenix Suns last season to new ownership ended a tumultuous chapter for the team and for the league. The new leadership aggressively made the trade for Kevin Durant last year and for Bradley Beal this summer. It's a great roster, and the Suns' $4 billion sales price reflects the sense that this Phoenix market is one of the sleeping giants in the NBA. Kevin?
I agree. On the rise, David Banks. And Edwards with the stuff.
And how about the athleticism from Edwards rocketing off the drive there for the slam.
Here's Durant. Good. A nice assist from Booker. 10 points for KD.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
An underrated part of Gobert's game. He has really good vision.
Nurkic. The putback, rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Edwards kicks to McDaniels. Hands it from downtown. McDaniels got 5 points now this quarter.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that.
Timeout called the Suns.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
Phoenix making some changes. Eubanks, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Royce O'Neal comes in for Kevin Durant. And Okogie subbed in for Booker. Timberwolves also changing it up. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Edwards. Yep, it goes in, and the Suns' lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Conley.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show, as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
And originally undrafted, Royce O'Neal's hard work, Richard, has certainly paid off.
Yeah, he's really smart defensively. You can match him up against any opponent's best scorer. And then on the other end, you can help space the floor.
The shot by Beal, no good. Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run right now.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Kept alive, Minnesota. Conley, the pass to McDaniels. They grab their own miss. Reed, and finally they hit one. Reed's got his first 2 points.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Things are firing on all cylinders for them right now. We'll see if they can keep it going. You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a three each time.
Oh, and there's the foul. It's on Josh Okogie. That's his first foul. So for the Suns, Nurkic checked in for Eubanks. Kevin Durant comes in for O'Neal. And it's Booker in for Josh Okogie. Suns leading by 9. Stolen by Conley. Fires from deep. And Gobert kicks to Conley. Passes to McDaniels. Fires the 3. Kept alive, Minnesota.
Yet another possession they've managed to hold on to. They are really in control on offense.
Here's Booker. A rebound by the Timberwolves. McDaniels with the ball. He's got 5. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
And with that, the Phoenix lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Conley.
The silky smooth dribble moves of Conley, so slick in how he creates for himself.
Minnesota shooting right around 42% from the field since the start of the second half. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Gobert with the block.
And when Gobert is playing with this kind of aggression on that end, there aren't many better at defending.
Conley surveying the D. Lets it go from deep. Buries the long-range jumper. Now just a 5-point Suns lead. Got a piece of it. The third quarter comes to a close. Suns lead by 5. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter next. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping ability.
Tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And here is Morris. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Kyle Anderson. And it's Morris in at the point guard position. Here's Okogie. Off target at the rim.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Towns for 3. Outside Edwards. Cans the shot with nobody near him. And that's 15 points for Anthony Edwards.
It's simple, guys. Keep getting Edwards the ball and just let it.
And it's Gordon missing. Timberwolves trail by 3. Outside Towns. And the wide open shot from Morris. He nails it, and we're tied up. Morris has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the Phoenix Suns. Gordon for three, cranes the three-pointer.
The elevated playmaking of Durant. Passes like that really bring the team closer together.
McDaniels kicks to Anderson. Timberwolves passing it around. Great open look there. Edwards got 11 in the second half.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Timeout called, the Suns. Sun changes for Phoenix. Allen's checked in for Royce O'Neal. Beal comes in for Eric Gordon. And it's Booker in for Josh Okogie. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Ulrich. David?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Frank Vogel talk to his team during the break. Now, he was quite encouraging in the huddle. He said, look, you're fighting out there, fellas. I can see it. I need you to keep giving everything you have. Bring this one home. See if they can pull it off. Guys?
Thank you, David. And here's Edwards from the arc. From deep three-point land. The long-distance three is buried.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Durant kicks to Allen. Towns with the defensive effort.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Beal, the pass to KD. And basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
Tough hoop from Kevin Durant. KD makes those look way easier than they actually are.
And the Timberwolves call time.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
Toby, he's checked in for Minnesota. Jordan McLaughlin comes in for Monte Morris. Timberwolves have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. To the inside, Edwards dishes to Gobert. Towns for 3. Rebound by the Suns. KD's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. Tried to tip it in, but couldn't quite get it. Outside, Edwards. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Knocks down the 3 ball. McDaniels got a couple of 3-pointers now in the fourth for the Timberwolves. It's stolen by Edwards.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:57 left to play in the final quarter. Beal with the steal. Allen outside. And that one drops. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Phoenix.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflection.
And also, guys, they pushed the ball and been able to score in transition, trying to take advantage of playing in the open floor as often as possible.
Kicks it out to Allen. Off target from three-point range. It's tipped. And so the ball out of bounds. Beal touched it last.
Minnesota ball.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Conley's checked in. Minnesota in the lead. It's Edwards on the wing. Oh, good on the 3.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Booker, good.
When they need points, they do everything possible to get Booker his touches.
On the wing, Booker from past the arc. 8 for 15 with that made basket. But he's not satisfied yet.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments. Conley
kicks to Edwards. Gobert the pass to Edwards. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
You know, ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. They've got to have better shot selection.
Okay, when you absolutely, positively need a bucket, Booker's your guy.
McDaniels finds Conley. Shot to stop the run. Shot by McDaniels, no good. And that's an intentional foul.
Mike Conley, first personal foul. First team foul.
The pass to Nurkic. Booker outside. Over Conley. That's good from Booker on the assist by Nurkic. And now it's an 8-point Phoenix lead. Outside Conley. From outside, off the mark.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
And so Allen will bring it up now for the Suns. 17 points was their biggest margin.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
And so good off the bounce. Edwards working on his shot off the catch. It is paying off.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. Towns kicks to Conley. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns.
Eric Gordon. Out of bounds. Suns ball.
For three, Booker. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Whoa! From way out there!
And it moves, okay.
Phoenix calls timeout. They're up by 4. 1 second left here in the fourth quarter. And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, Devin Booker.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
And so it's Phoenix who scraped by with the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, it's just effective